MSC 的朋友来分享他们的状况。Sorry, Alex and Daniel. Yeah, because we just introduced ourselves to the issue, and unfortunately, that connection to Rasan and Dr. Shiva is still ongoing. So, would you like to introduce your experience and the position of MST on the land grabbing issue in Brazil, and also your position to share with the farmer friends here? I'm sorry for the rush. 我先介绍一下这个 MSC 的组织，他们的状况。MSC 的全名是 Landless Farmers Movement。我试着用那个葡萄牙文来讲。Movimento de Trabalhador Rurais Sem Terra. Is that right?
São Mente dos Trabalhadores Rurais Sem Terra. Movement of Landless Rural Workers.
Okay. 那这个组织呢，它在巴西的成立是因为巴西也有很多这个征用，其实是最基本的就是甚至是热带雨林地以及原来的这个农夫在雨林附近的用地来做大型的这个农业种植，不管是现在巴西急于这个发展的生殖燃料，或者是一些其他的这个为了做畜牧业产生的这个服务的种植区，那很多农民都被迫。 因为政府的强迫以及跟国际这个贸易组织的这个联系之后，让农民就是直接从他们的这个驻地上面被迁移开来，所以 MSC 主要就是在这个跟农民的合作上面，在这方面进行他们在地的这个联系。我们现在就请这个Alex 对于他们在 MSC 的经验分享一下。
OK， first of all， 早安。 Sorry, I'm not. So I'm Alex Kawakami. This is my comrade Daniel Cordeiro Vieira. We belongs to MST Brazil, one of the biggest social rural movements in the world, and one of the biggest one in Brazil. We also work with 370,000 families in Brazil. And we are a national movement in Brazil also. So first of all, we are very glad, and much pleasure to be today. So we salute your conference here and the struggle of Taiwan Rural Front, because also we have the same problems in Brazil.
Need to translate or no? I can translate, just section by section. 两位 MST 的朋友跟大家问好，他们是 Alex Kawakami 跟 Daniel Guimba。那他们 MST 呢，在这个巴西为这个无农地农夫的事件奋斗。那总共他们接触了30万个农夫家庭。 那因为这样的关系，他们也来台湾这边跟台湾的农人做交流。那今天早上非常高兴能够来到这里。
So I'm sorry to not speak Chinese, but I hope very soon I will hope to speak Chinese. So English is not my mother language, but I will try to make my speak in English.
那个 Alex 他很遗憾说他没办法用中文来跟大家交流，但英文也不是他的母语，但是他就是想用英文是最方便的这个联系。
Okay, in Brazil today, almost our economy policy is based on the monocrop for export.
Well,
You want to say it? Almost of economy policy in Brazil are based on the monocrop for exporting.
巴西呢，他们有大量的这个单一作物的种植，大部分都是为了出口。
In contrast of the propaganda of agro-industrial complex, as a symbol of development and efficiency. This model creates serious social and economic inequality, besides being highly dependent on public resources.
这样的单一种植的模式呢，是为了这个就是快速的建造这个经济的，等于是累积以及掠夺。那这个模式引起了极大的这个社会以及经济层面的冲击。那这些冲击现在已经都形成了就是不好的社会效应都出来了。
The expansion of monocropping, such as soybeans land and sugarcane from produced agrofuels, are taken up. We are the best lands in agriculture, best lands in Brazil, displaying the food production, which means increased price food, increasing the agricultural mode based on high exploitation of workers, and destroy the important areas of Amazon and Cerrado regions.
这个单一作物种植的结果呢，造成了3个问题。第一个就是为了这个生殖燃料方面的这个种植，他们大量种植大豆跟甘蔗，那这2种作物就排挤了其他基本粮食的需求。第二个是因为这个是一个单一作物种植的模式，所以工资没有办法由工人自己决定，使得工资跟农人的收入急剧下降。第3个是这样的一个种植就对于这个生态的多样性产生了很大的冲击。
Also, this appropriation of the land make many problems of unemployment in rural areas.
这也造成了很多这个农村区域的这个就业率的，就是失业的问题，因为很多公司就是用过即丢，就只有这个单季的收场的时候才有在雇工，之后就让这些工人整个遣散这样。
So, as like our movement or Taiwan Rural's Front, we call for urgence of democracy.
那因为这样的关系呢，他们在巴西的这个关注，以及对于台湾状况的相似的理解，他们就要求各地政府，那尤其现在在台湾的状况，要对于农人的这个基本的民主以及人权都要能够确实的保障。
To guarantee the rights of the peasants and small farms to have access to the land and the water.
而且保证这个农人对于农地以及水资源能够获取的这个基本权益。
In this case of your case of Taiwan, to have the right to keep their own land.
那在台湾的这个案例就是希望农人能够维持自己农地的这个基本需求能够保存。
So in this way, we can give a right to work who historically excluded, in the case of rural population.
所以
as well produce food to domestic market.
对，所以因为这样农地的保存，才能够让农村的人口能够维持在农村的基本生存，而且由这个种植的主导权回到农人身上，才能够保证他们这个收益的基本需求。
So in this way, we are building a road to our food sovereignty in our countries.
所以他们提出一个重要观念，叫做食物主权 （food sovereignty），就是政府可能有政府的这种管理上的权益，可是农人对于农地有食物主权这样的观念，他们是非常重视的。
Which is more than secured food. The food sovereignty means we have a right to our people produce their own food.
以至于说，农人应该要能够回复他们种植自己作物给自己食用的这样的基本权益。
So this is a few words to start. So thank you. You are in the Taiwan Rural's Front. Thank you for all press here. We salute the Taiwan Rural's Front, our struggle, I'd like to say we only grow in boldness. Without boldness, we're not going to advance to protect our own land and our own farmers in our colonies.
那 Alex 他说，所以这是他为什么来到台湾跟大家交流的原因。那他向就是台湾在这个为农地奋斗的这些自救会成员以及农村阵线致敬。然后他也认为说，唯有组织，唯有大家团结在一起，才能够更上一层，对于自己的要求在国际上面能够得到声援。那在这边他谢谢大家。所以现在我们就回到刚刚这个本来要跟泰国的这个陈思颖小姐在 focus on the global south 连线的这个模式。Now we're going to connection with Roxanne Chen, who is working in the focus of the global south. 思颖请。
Thanks everyone, first of all. And good morning, everyone, our friends from the media and farmers from Taiwan and from Brazil. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne Chen. I'm Taiwanese, and I'm a member of Taiwan Rural Front, and I'm currently working at Focus on the Global South, based in Thailand. First of all, today I'd like to emphasize that the Taiwanese farmland struggle case has caused international attention and criticism. It's because the farmland struggle is not only happening in Taiwan, but also around the world. This is a global issue, and we've got many international groups which show their support for us. For instance, the organization that I work for, Focus on the Global South, which is an international NGO focusing on unjust development between North countries and South countries. They also put a lot of effort on land grabbing issues in Southeast Asia. And the other international NGO that I would like to mention now is GRANT, which is an international NGO focusing on cross-border land grabbing issues. Globally, we have seen the land grabbing conflict can be caused by various purposes. Sometimes it can be caused by industrial development projects. It can be caused by tourism development projects. It can be caused by the urgency of global food crisis. But no matter what kind of purposes is, no matter which country is, farmland, local farmers and local villagers are the biggest victims mostly. This is because for economic growth and development, the so-called development farmers and their farmlands are always being considered as the cheapest and the least important, which can be easily dispelled away. Now, the international attention is no more limited to the small farmers and farmlands in third world countries. Taiwan, which has been considered as the good example of land reform, is now under the international criticism of its rude and unjust land expropriation law. And the other most important thing that I want to mention now is that we all know that the humanity is facing with the biggest food crisis in the history. And food and farmland issues have been the center of international NGOs' concern in recent years, such as Focus on the Global South and GRANT, and many other international groups who show their support, who are going to sign the petition or have already signed the petition. And they've noticed that many countries are implementing the those solutions when dealing with food crisis. These countries don't see the farmland where small farmers are based are important. So they just hand over the so-called cheap land to the companies, and sometimes for economic growth, which usually only benefits certain people's interests, and sometimes look for overseas large-scale food production space. And today, they also noticed that Taiwan is in this list, just like the other international NGO that I just mentioned, GRANT, has known that although Taiwan says it has to deal with food crisis, and even the President Ma promised just last month, he said that Taiwan's government would increase the country's food self-sufficiency ratio, which is currently as low as about 30%. And the solution the Taiwanese government has is destroying its good farmland and uprooting its small farmers, using the unjust land expropriation law. At the same time, it still holds the ideology that the food security can be reached through offshore farmland in third world countries, especially in Africa and Central America countries which have certain diplomatic alliances with Taiwan. But obviously this idea is learned from current tendencies that many countries, especially emerging economies, they are seeking offshore farmland to secure their food security, to secure their food supply base, particularly farmland in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. But of course, this is not a good model to learn, because we all know that in third world countries, they are facing with even harsher food insecurity already, and the invasion of foreign countries is aggravating this situation, especially local farmers' livelihood. Their living subsistence is based on their land, but their farmlands are grass, and once their farmlands are grass, they are trapped into even more serious poverty. Let alone the very high oil prices doesn't allow the long distance food shipments forever. Thus, the international groups have already shown their support that they are going to support the Taiwanese small farmers, and they think that it's unreasonable that Taiwanese government doesn't protect its domestic good farmland, and it's unreasonable that Taiwanese government wants to look for other countries as food production base. And of course, Taiwan's government is ignoring the recent land grabbing conflict and related international criticism about the cross-border food production.
Okay.
So this is the reason why now we can see focus on the Global South and GRAIN and other international groups. They want to sign a petition, and they urge that Taiwanese government should prioritize the value of its own farmland and its small farmers. So they now support a campaign for the amendment to the land expropriation law, and at the same time they support a rally on July 16th in front of Presidential Hall.
Okay, thank you.
This is my statement.
Okay. 跟那个在场的朋友们致歉，因为那个思颖他是等于是那个 Focus on the Global South 关注全球南方的这个在当地的这个成员，所以他必须要用英文做报告，那以便在当地这个记录很清楚。但是他有提到最重要的就是这个 Focus on the Global South 跟 GRAIN 谷物组织这两个团体都已经对台湾现在发生的这些对于农地掠夺以及对于粮食主权、对于粮食安全非常不重视的状况，感到提出他们批评以及感到忧心，以及他们的愤怒。因为这个状况，其实国际组织都已经非常重视，只是台湾的政府实际上把门关起来，在家里对农民做自己的这个任意的这个摧残。那这个部分，实际上我们今天就希望说，把这个声音发出去，让国际的朋友都能够来对我们的状况声援。所以说。我们就是跟大家很抱歉的是用了这个英文的这个过程来介绍。我们现在这个因为居老师在采访中吼，那我们是不是请这个几个自救会的朋友们来台上跟大家自我介绍一下你们的这个名字跟你们的组织，然后让大家能够认识一下。那我也会用英文跟在这个 MST 的几个朋友了解一下你们的现在的状况。好，大家来头前，小可自我介绍一下。